finally and eventually Alex. So first of all, Alex, the most challenging question for you would be, can you describe your title? But I think that it's going to be easier. Alex is Alex, period. I don't think that we have to add other things. So tell us a little bit more about your decision to introduce direct out solutions into this fantastic world. Why?
Okay. You want the long answer or the short answer?
We have time.
Okay. Well, the very short answer is you make me look good, right? So my decision to introduce the products is always a selfish one because it makes the system and the way that we run things much easier for us to manage. And I have a reputation, hopefully, as someone who specifies,
as we said, Alex is Alex.
Equipment that does the job. And with Direct Out over the years, I have never been let down. So obviously my background with Direct Out goes all the way back to the early days of BLDS boxes. The original BLDS box was developed for us for the Lord of the Dance solution and for the original Westlife tour. And since then, we have had a very profitable relationship, I would say. So, but the short answer is, yeah, you've made me look good for 10 years.
Good. So can I say that you just, without the camera recording, you just told me something which was extremely important to me and for the company I'm working with and I'm working for, which is that the solution is not just the hardware and the software and the firmware solution, but it's also the relationship that you have with the company.
Well, the relationship is one of the big things, right? So you can have the best box in the world. If you don't have the people that can explain it, or I think, as someone said earlier, the ability to understand what is going on with the product. Now, for us, again, the relationship has been very, very, very special because we have a fantastic relationship with yourself and with, also Claudio, when we were dealing with Vivaldi, and the whole experience has always been, we ask a question and we get an answer. Even if it is not the answer we want to hear always, we understand and we can understand. So the other day I asked you a question about snapshots inside Andy IMO 3, and you gave me a clear and concise answer, something I could go back to the client with and explain. And this is always, people just want to understand, but the box is only 60% of the solution. The company and the people behind the box is the other part of the solution. So, as you said, our relationship is great, and you make it so that we can, when we ask you for something, very often that solution is quick. So the response from Direct Out, especially in the last few years, has been incredible. Almost within a week, very often, we have a solution or an understanding, or we have a roadmap that explains when we will see that solution. So, for example, the release of the Milan card, we know you've been talking to us about it for a while. We have understood what you are trying to achieve with it. We understood when you went for Milan certification, it was explained. So we can work with those parameters, right?
Yeah. And well, this is absolutely true. I mean, we are a small company, very committed, very focused, very passionate. And I think that the biggest advantage that a company like Direct Out has from your perspective is that we share exactly the same passion. We fortunately, I say fortunately, and I mean what I'm saying, we don't have a big, pressure from the stock, market or, those kind of things. So we are not any longer engineering or technically driven. We are customer driven, but in a positive way. Yeah. We don't say the customer, you're right all the time.
Yeah, we don't think there are any decisions that are driven by your share value. So the decision is an engineering decision, right? Whether it's on the design side with yourself or the electronic side with Stefan.
I don't want to say that we will always say yes to any your wish or something. But there's one thing that you can be reassured. We will carefully think about the reason why you came up with that answer. And if that does make sense, and if something which can be put into our strategy, in our long vision strategy, why not? So when we decided to give up with products, which we think is an old-fashioned concept, and we redesigned the entire mindset and structure of the company in order to provide audio solutions, if you don't want to be the word juggler, you have to put in place something which is really steering that concept. And therefore, if you do not listen to the request, the needs of your customer, your end user, or the technicians which are behind your products, well, then it's just a blah blah blah. It's just a marketing bullshit.
Well, also
Right?
with an audio solution, the solution can be adapted to deal with the problem, right? So we don't always have the same problems. So sometimes we need slightly different solutions.
So let's say in a different way, we could provide a solution, but if we don't know which are the problems or the challenges, there are no solutions which can help, right?
Absolutely.
So it's really a win-win situation. It's really, and it's fun. I mean, when I say that we share the same passion, it's true. I mean,
Yes.
myself and yourself, could have made much more money in other industries. We know that.
I always say to people,
and our wives sometimes are reminding that to us. But that doesn't.
if it was just about the money, I'd be selling photocopiers, because you know what? Nobody phones you at midnight to ask why their photocopier isn't working.
But at least that is what is really, driving our passion, no matter what. I mean, our engineers, no matter if they are hardware or software or firmware, they really share the same passion. And that's the reason why tomorrow we're going to have the day off together, and then we hang out by the pool and have barbecues, because we are on the same level. We don't feel we simply have a different role in the same industry. The fact that we are the manufacturer doesn't mean that we don't share the same passion that you guys,
absolutely
have. Right.
And I think the whole ethos of Direct Out and the way you guys are fits what we do perfectly, because we need that relationship. Well, we always say, I mean, we have some, if you look at all the kit that we use, some of those bits of kit are really well supported. Some of those bits of kit are fantastic, but are terribly supported. So we have a big problem with that, because when there is a problem trying to get the manufacturer to do anything, but we've never seen this with you. I mean, I have a bit of a standing
And this
joke
is probably the best compliment that we can get. I mean, the company is German, is based in Germany. You know what the German quality means for the Germans. But the fact that you appreciate the people behind the company, and the way that we are trying to serve our customer is even more important to us, rather than the technical skills or the reliability of the hardware and the software
A few
itself.
months ago, when I had the opportunity to come to Italy to expand my understanding, of course I came, because I knew I was coming to meet like-minded people. I wanted to be around the people that you'd chosen to be your prodigy trainers, because you guys will
and then you
choose
expanded the range of
like-minded
friends,
Yes.
because you knew other people,
We've-
and then
We've seen a lot of those people on this tour. So, we saw the guys from C-Sound, we saw guys from Audio Sales, we've seen Eddie Briquette is coming. So, yeah, we're a family, right? It's
And
beyond
that's
just a product, it's an ethos and a family.
Absolutely. And I think that our industry is still there, driven by the passion, because companies, small, medium, small, rather small than medium, still very committed, are there. And not everything is decided by the business or by the opportunities. Of course, everyone is interested in growing and doing profit and stuff like that. But at least so far in our company, the commitment to make our customers happy, and happy 360 degrees, has been the main goal. And then the confirmation and the feedback that we are collecting today from Dominic, from Tony, from you, and for the rest of the crew that we will be meeting today, and the fact that you invited us to spend the day off you will have tomorrow together, is the best payback that we could get from you guys. So
Well,
thank you very much, Alex. I very much look forward to keep doing things, doing disasters together, and the more disaster will be valuable or potential doable, we will do it together.
I look forward to many more years of you making me look good.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you.